What up, dudes? Joining here with another setup video for my smiter this time, the smiter. Right, I've showed this character plenty of times. I've played this character on stream for the most of the time, I think, out of all my characters. So yeah, I've showed it quite a few times, but let's make a video about it, and so that people can stop asking me about it, and they just can come check out this video if they want to see my gear. So the last setup that I've had on this character, now that I just went into this game, has been versus Druid, as it seems. So let's start off with that. Right, at the moment I'm using normal Enigma. I'm using normal Enigma anyways to begin with. So normal Enigma, Archon Plate. Again, as with all my other characters, strength bugging with a 30 strength amulet. So I'm saving a lot of strength from here. A lot of strength points in the sacrifice of one small charm with 20 life and resistance. So yeah, Archon Plate versus a Druid. I'm using 48 faster cast rate setup on my smiter. So I'm using a Crown of Ages with minus 15 requirements jewel, because I don't have enough strength otherwise to use the Crown of Ages. So minus 15 requirements jewel with 40 enhanced damage, because for those of you that you don't know, enhanced damage adds to smite damage, but it's hidden. It's a hidden damage, so it's not gonna be replaced. The damage difference that you see right now is from the 1 to all skill. Nothing to do with the enhanced damage. Enhanced damage doesn't show up on the on the numbers, but it's added up to the total damage. So 40 enhanced damage and minus requirements jewel and a bear rune and Verdungo belt. So in total I have 15. Another 23, so that's 38, and then 40, 47, 46, 38, 46 damage reduction in total versus elemental druids. And normally I'm using, I don't even know why I'm using this. Normally I'm using a berserker axe. Always. Versus the druid, versus hammer dance, always use a berserker axe. You won't get slowed. The only reason why I wouldn't use a berserker axe is when a character can slow me, and Hammerding can't slow your attack speed, so use berserker axe for the better range. Yo, shout out to Alex, clown. I forget his thing. So, oh my god, do I not have it here? What is this? Clown 1066. So Clown 1066 in GSP. This is Alex. Shout outs, big time shout outs to Alex. He's the guild master in our guild. He's the guild owner. So shout outs to him. He borrowed me this Grief of Beast to use. Because it's a very good. It's better than Grief of Beast. It's better than Grief of Doom, because it gives Crushing Blow gives it gives much better statistics. The Crushing Blow is very good, and combined with the range. What am I saying? Actually, Grief of Doom has the same range. The Berserker Axe. It's just the Crushing Blow is better. Was it the Crushing Blow or the Open Wounds? One of those. I'm getting mistaken. It's the Mal rune. Literally, it is the Mal rune that makes the difference, I think. The Mal and the Bear rune. I forgot even Grief. Forget it. This, I'm not even gonna explain. Just take my word. Grief of Beast is better than Grief of Doom. They're both Berserker Axe, but for a smiter, Grief of Beast is better. For a Barbarian, Grief of Doom is better. For a smiter, Grief of Beast is better because, yeah, just take my word for it. It is better. Right now I don't remember statistics and stuff, but it gives better statistics even though they both have same range. I've been talking so much right now. I have to explain it better. So yeah, right. This is the setup versus druid. So 46 damage reduction. I'm using this spirit of Phoenix, very important. Zakarum shield, the most stable smite damage. Look at this shit. Look at how beautiful it looks. 187 to 190 smite damage. I mean, the smite damage is insane, bro. The smite damage is absolutely insane. Look at this. The difference between like the minimum and the maximum is literally how much? Is 44 damage. I mean, seriously, this is the most stable damage of a shield that you can get for smite. So this is the best base by far, and it also has enhanced damage and attack rating. It's not the 45 all resist one. It's the enhanced damage and attack rating, which is even more rare. So right now, I don't want to say, you know, I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't seen another Zakarum shield with enhanced damage and attack rating in EU non-ladder so far. There probably is 1-2 probably, but it's super rare to get that. So I'm using that. I'm using crafted gloves with chance of crushing blow. I mean, everybody's using these type of gloves. Strength, dexterity, life, and some resist. And by the way, I don't agree with the people that are saying that light resist is better than fire resist. You know why light resist is not better than fire resist? Because you don't fight too much versus light resist. Like the duels that you have versus light resist are less fun. Like, let's say if you have light resist on your gloves, you're fighting versus trapper, for example. This is the most frustratingly stupid duel that you can fight against. If you fight against a good trapper, they're literally like with legit resist, you know. I don't know if you know, there's a lot of people that fight with non-legit resist and they tank so much, and the duel is fun because they tank so much. But let me tell you, if you put legit resist the way, you know, the way it is meant to play, you tank so little that any mistake that you make, you know, you will be ranged out from the trapper, and literally it's not a fun duel, not at all, if you fight with legit resist versus a trapper. So the most, like in my opinion, fire resist is more useful, because versus fire sorcerers or fire druids or whatever, at least you will chase them better, and it's more of a like, it will be more, you will get benefit for those duels that are more fun, if that makes sense. Even though, I mean, yeah, versus trapper is not that fun. Versus good trappers, I mean, something like a Kirua, for example. If you've played versus him in EU, he's such a good trapper that you know, he doesn't let you attack him ever. You can never just like properly jump him. So it's super frustrating to fight against that. And lightning resist will only help you versus that, and maybe some lightning sorcerers. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like fire resist is slightly better, even though they're exactly, for the most part, feels like they're exactly the same worth. So yeah, Ravenfrost versus the Druid, Bull Kathos, and right now I'm rocking at just 48 faster cast rate. That's pretty much it. So yeah, Water Walks, I mean, the best boots for a smiter. I don't think there's better boots. They give dexterity, they give pure life. It's just, there's no better boots out there. Like, they give the most amount of life, these ones. Could use probably a pre-patch boots, but not really. I don't know, they cost way too much and it's not really that useful. Combat skillers all the way through, and small chance with life and resist, except from fighting against elemental druid in this setup. Only in this setup I do have 86 faster hit recovery. All the rest of the setups I don't even bother. So, because for the most part you will be charging away. Like versus a druid, when you stomp them, you could get like you could get stunned and not be able to reply back or something because of the hurricane for the most part. But versus everybody else, like no matter what, versus everybody else, you can just literally charge away if you wanna, you know, if you wanna escape. You can just charge away, so hit recovery doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, now let's move to the other setup. So, like, let's go pure vitality setup first. So this is the pure vitality setup versus necromancers and versus Hammerdins, for example. Actually, this is versus necromancers. The only difference between the versus necromancers and versus Hammerdins is the weapon. So versus necromancers, phase blade all the time because of the slow. Every time you have to use phase blade, because if you hit the golem accidentally or the golem hits you, you have to you know, you will be slowed. You will be slowed. So definitely, you know, it's a disadvantage if you play with Berserker X. But with phase blade, you don't get slowed. That's pretty much it. And you have Oak. So Oak is extremely important versus Hammer and versus Necromancer. And versus Hammer, all I do is I change to Grief Berserker Axe so that I have more range, which pretty much allows me to, if I hit them one time, I'm almost guaranteed that always I will hit them 2 times. Because of the range, I will kind of hit them 2 times before they go away. Like even with the knockback, I'll still be able to hit them. And if you actually hit them and your torch activates, like right now you can see here I have the pre-patch torch, the previous patch torch, with 25% chance to cast level 10 Firestorm. So like if I jump a Hammerdin and instantly hit them and cast the Firestorm, because the Firestorm will stun them as they are in you know, they have swirl on them. Literally I'll get 3 to 4 hits like with shift. Like I wouldn't even need to move and I'll get 3 to 4 hits with the range of the Berserker Axe. That's the main advantage of it. So yeah. And then I'm not gonna go into too much detail because the video is gonna be super long if I change everything, but like pretty much this circlet, this Crown of Ages is for, as you can see, for fire resist. This Crown of Ages is for light resist. All of them have 40 enhanced damage jewel with 20 life, and then 20 life, 30 resist jewel, and then 40 enhanced damage, 15 minus requirements jewel. All of them, just different types of resistance. So this one has fire, this one has light, and this one has cold. That's it. So I have all those, and I'm exchanging between them versus different characters, and I'm keeping the same, faster cast rate. Okay. Right, okay, this will be the end of the video. Like, thanks for watching, and yeah, pretty much there wasn't much else to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I don't think, yeah, except from showing the skills, but I mean, nothing too important. I can actually show you in game if you need to, because otherwise I'll have to re-record this whole video again. I can't edit them this way. I don't have editing program right now, so okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thankfully I managed to do almost everything on this, like everything essential to say about the smiter. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna continue doing those videos. I have a few more characters to go, so take care guys and have a good day.